What's up, guys? Jebber Game and Jaws here, and today I wanted to talk to you about a product that I'm really excited about that I have wanted for a very long time. It's been literally 11 months since I first heard about this product and have not been able to get one because the supply has been so short and they just haven't been up for sale. And finally, after a long time of waiting, I was able to finally get an Akura for my Dreamcast. This is an amazing product put out by the Bahar Bros. They're based in Turkey, and this product has completely changed how I am experiencing the Sega Dreamcast. And I knew that it was going to be amazing, and I had heard really good things about it. It has exceeded my expectations tenfold. I love this product. I highly recommend it. So the Sega Dreamcast outputs a lot of different video formats. You can do RF, which is absolutely crap, composite, which is garbage, which is what I grew up using on my Dreamcast, as well as a lot of other consoles. I'm sure most of us did. You can also use S-Video, which is a little bit better than composite, but not quite where you want to get to. So the Sega Dreamcast actually supported VGA, which a lot of the people back in the day would use with their computer monitors. So that was like a really cool option. Some TVs support VGA. I unfortunately do not have a TV with a VGA port. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten a VGA box, but this is such an awesome product for people who they have a modern television, it supports HDMI, and that's what they're wanting to use. This thing is amazing. It plugs right into your Dreamcast and straight up, just put on an HDMI cord and you are good to go. This thing has got excellent video quality. I have been having so much fun replaying a lot of old games that I haven't played before, a lot of new games. I've been collecting for the Dreamcast for a while now. I love the system. There's just so much there that is really, it's just such an awesome era of gaming for me, and I've really missed it a lot. And you know, it's been really nice to get to revisit some of these games with better visuals than I ever even knew existed, actually. And so here on the side here, you got some switches. They provide some different options. One is a scan line generator, and so you can turn on scan lines if you want. There's another switch that will make the scan lines wider or thinner. Another one that is a brightness setting. And then the one thing about the Akura is that not every single game, most of the games that are on the Dreamcast are supported by it. I think there are 50 altogether. Don't quote me on that. You'd have to look it up exactly to know exactly. But there are like 50 that absolutely just, no matter what you do, they won't work with the Akura. It's not that big of a deal because most of the games aren't even that great. I looked through the list and I'm like, yeah, there's almost nothing in there that I would actually want to play. Some of the games will be supported with the Akura, but you have to flip the switch, which flips it into RGB mode, and it basically you have to get through the boot page when the system boots up, and then right after that you flip it into VGA mode, and you can use this just fine. So that's pretty cool. I totally recommend it. When I first got home from the holidays, the box was sitting there waiting for me. I was freaking out. I was so excited that finally, after like 11 months of wanting this thing, going from the point of hearing about it to finally being able to order it and then finally having it here in my hands, right away I fired up Soul Calibur. Now, we all know that this is like the best visuals on the Dreamcast. This game looked so beautiful at the time. This game blew me away the very first time I saw it. I remember thinking, video games will never look better than this when I first saw Soul Calibur. And man, let me tell you what, playing it through an HDMI cord with the Akura is outstanding. I let the intro play, and then I watched it again, and then I started playing, and I played as Lizard Man, which I'm glad just like randomly happened because his entire body just shimmers in this way that I've never seen before. Everything is so sharp, so detailed. It is absolutely phenomenal playing through the Akura. This game shows it off very well. I've been having a great time playing through some Crazy Taxi. Love that game. I actually played through the main campaign of Sonic Adventure for the first time ever. I had gotten like halfway through it at one point, but never finished it. So it was really nice to get to go back and finally experience that. There's more campaigns with different characters. I'd like to play with Knuckles eventually. So I also fired up one of my old favorites, Shenmue, because I just wanted to see what the visuals look like. Well, of course, like, you start playing it and it looks that fucking amazing. I got suckered in. I just completely lost myself. I played all the way through Shenmue. The second day I was playing it, I woke up at 8:30 in the morning. I didn't stop playing until 11:30 that night. All I stopped to do was like get some food and go to the bathroom. Like, it was one of the best days I've ever had. Amazing. There's a lot more games on the horizon for me. Jet Grind Radio I played way back in the day. I've played it a couple times since, but not like hardcore. I can't wait to really dive into that one. Sonic Adventure 2, whenever I'm completely done with Sonic Adventure 1. I've been playing Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, phenomenal, and it looks amazing on the Akura. It's so awesome. It reminds me a lot of Zelda, except it's super dark, has a really amazing story about vampires. Lots of dungeon crawling, lots of puzzles to figure out, and just so much fun. I've been loving this game. There's a lot of really hard, frustrating parts, but it is so good, and I'm so thankful that I'm playing that game. I've never played a Resident Evil game. I'm thinking about maybe trying this one. There's a few other Resident Evil games on the system. I think 2 and 3 are on it. I don't know. I've never played one before. Maybe I should. It's one of those series that's just been around for my entire life, so it'd be cool to actually see what it's about. Anyways, guys, if you have an option to, or a way to get the Akura, so it's shipped in from Turkey, and the product is a bit expensive. It's $85, but that includes shipping, and I have to say it's absolutely worth it. It's such an amazing product. You will not be sorry. You will never want to go back to playing through anything other than VGA, possibly. This thing is awesome. Man, I have all these like new games that I haven't even gotten to yet that are on my backlog. I've got Yakuza Kiwami, I've got Nier Automata, and Horizon Zero Dawn. I've just put all of those on hold for a while because I'm just like fully engulfed in Dreamcast mode right now and absolutely loving it and having a good time. And the Akura has totally reinvigorated me for the system. It's just beautiful. It's amazing. Like, I couldn't recommend it more. I wish so bad that I could show people in real life how awesome it looks. Like, I wish that you could come over and sit in my living room and play some Soul Calibur with me, because it's freaking out of this world. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you get yourself a really nice Akura box if you're a Dreamcast fan. Another good one that they have if you want to go the VGA route is the Toro. I've only heard good things about it. If I had a VGA supported TV, I'd probably do that one because that takes care of the few games that aren't supported by the Akura. But I really don't think I'm going to have any problems with compatibility, because most of the good games on the system are supported by it. And, you know, if you really run into something, just, you know, hook up the S-Video or whatever. You can still play it. So, all right, guys, have a good one.